channel members. Hey, baby, okay, let me relax. Anyway, fuck, I ain't relaxing. Hello. First things first, we got Carisha. She has just went on Billboard for her new song, Spin That Trash. It's going insane online. People are doing videos to it, and Billboard has picked up on it. Well, they didn't pick up on anything, but the song is gaining in streams and popularity, so it's number 66 on the Billboard Hot 100. Okay, Carisha, spin that, hey, okay, I see you, little girl. I hated the song when it first came out. Do I still hate it? Not as bad as I did, but I still think it's trash. But I think that people are just longing for that feeling of like just fun and like excitement, so they're gonna play this song in the club and stuff and vibe to it. So Carisha is doing numbers and she is excited. Fans are asking for her new album and people are really getting into it with her. You know, they really love it. They just feel like, Carisha, this is your time to shine and we love you so much, girl. You're doing your big one. Do I think she's doing her big one? I think she's definitely doing the best that she can. And I think that sometimes, no matter how bad something that you make, somebody will always resonate with it. You know, like it don't matter, like maybe 5 people who do, 10 people who do, but no matter what it is, somebody's gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? But do I like it? Hell no. I don't. Okay, I don't. Is it catchy? Yeah, but do I like the lyrics? Why am I going to be promoting boosting and scamming and stealing and disgusting behaviors? I'm not going to be promoting that on my channel. Sorry. I mean, y'all may, but not me. Moving on to Latto. Latto is entering people's DMs. So Latto put a post on her Twitter. It said, "What is the top 3 from my new album? What top 3 songs do you love this much that I made?" And she put that on her page. And then that's when a fan put like a response, but it was just empty. You know, they were just basically saying like nothing, you know? And that response got more likes and more views and more clicks than Latto's original question asking, what's y'all top 3? Latto was pissed. That's when the fan posted this picture here on the screen. It was just empty. Like, I didn't edit anything. It's just empty. That's just how they said it. They just put spaces, 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 and hit post, implying nothing. Latto then DMs the fan and says this. Latto says, "You good? Question mark, question mark. Because I'm confused why you disinvested in me like I'm paying your bills. Leave me the F alone." Okay, so she's hurt right now. As you all know, she's going through postpartum and stuff like that. So you're a lot more emotional, a lot more sad, a lot more anxious, a lot more. But sometimes you are very happy at her. Sometimes like it goes from very, very bad to very, very, very good. So it's like a really unstable emotional condition after you have a baby. So she's probably DMing fans because she's upset that her album is flopping right now. And that's the thing though. She shouldn't have dropped it when she had birth. Anyway, so she's in the DMs. And then the fan says, "Oh my God, it's not that serious." All right. Ooh, sis. I guess it wasn't to you because it was a joke, but when you're in postpartum depression like that and you're going through that type of feeling and stuff, the world feels like it's so heavy. You know what I'm saying? It feels heavy, feels scary. And I'm not even a Latto fan, but I do understand that like that response, child, if it was like a year ago, she would have ignored it. Cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you drop an album that you care about so heavily, you really want to start proving to everybody why you did good or why it's perfect or why it's great. You know, even though you're not getting no streams for it. But you know, she wants to prove to the world, hey, this is amazing. This body of work is tea. Okay. She even posted a picture trying to clap back at Joe Budden. Joe Budden has said some things about Latto. Basically, Joe Budden was saying that she is trying to be Drake and she's copying Drake's flow. And allegedly, Drake wrote the album. And Drake, you know, he was the person who wrote on the song and he did the writing for the songs. It says Joe Budden explicitly stated that a portion of Latto's new album was penned by Drake, breaking down one of her tracks to point out highly specific cadence and flow pattern that he claims belongs entirely to Drake. And I agree. A lot of the flow patterns that Latto be doing is like, okay, baby girl, Drake, where you at? They saying it's Drake Partisan Fontaine Part 2. Okay, I mean, I don't think so, no. But I do think that Drake low-key be giving her pointers, no shade. You know, Drake is really cool with 21 Savage, so I would not be surprised at all. So Latto puts up a post on Twitter, adding Joe Budden and posting her weak lyrics. And no shade, girl, like, you would think that these lyrics are very, like, impressive or, like, gagging, but they're not. But I guess she wanted to prove that she wrote it. But, girl, you could have wrote this on last night, rewrote the lyrics last night, and changed the date to the picture to, like, last 3 months ago, and claim that you wrote it yourself. I'm not gagging at that. But I guess she did write it. You know, she has the whiteboard up and stuff, cool. But I never knew people wrote lyrics on whiteboard. You know, it could easily smudge. All it takes is one little, you know, mess. And oh my God, what did I say? It seems like Cardi B was seen in the studio. Ooh, okay. They seen that Cardi B has some new music coming out. She has some hits coming out. Or she may have the Latto disc record coming out. So Partisan Fontaine posted a picture on his story with Cardi B sitting there looking crazy as usual with headphones on her head. And they were in the studio at 8 a.m. in the morning. That's when the fan says, she said, "Latto dissed me, party, come here." Is this a Latto diss track? I don't think it's a Latto diss track, but she may be, you know, throwing some jabs at Latto. But I can't see Cardi B doing a full-on diss track to Latto because Cardi B was in the wrong. Cardi, you were wrong. And it was obvious that you were wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I think low-key we're going to have to see how this play out. But if she's writing for her new album that's coming out, sis, we don't want to hear it. I know you're excited to, you know, give us some new songs and stuff, but stick to doing the hair care stuff. You know, like what Cardi B has no direction. Like first she's doing a hair care line, then she's on tour, then she's doing new songs, then she's doing some random brand deal, then she's doing a new surgery, then she's going out and cussing out Stephon Diggs in public, then she's with Partisan Fontaine, aka Megan Thee Stallion's ex, then she's on live cussing out a fan, then she's on Twitter dissing Nicki. She don't have no direction. Okay, so that's why I feel like low-key, child, she got way more bigger stuff going on in her life than a diss track to Latto. You know what I'm saying? Like she got way more stuff going on that's pulling at her daily. You know what I'm saying? Than a Latto diss track. And also, the reason why I feel like Cardi B was so aggressive to go make a diss track towards Bia is because, you know, Bia was, you know, throwing up claims about Offset and her family and stuff. So it was different, right? The Latto and Cardi B drama is silly, goofy, and lame. You know, so I don't think it's gonna be all that. But also, a lot of people are not supporting Latto right now because of the Cardi B diss. They saying, oh, Latto, like, we don't rock with that. Like, we support Cardi over here. Cardi B gave you a big fan base and big support. You need to go ahead and, let it go. Like, why you beefing with Cardi? Why you beefing with her? Because she wants to. Oh, this is at Cardi? Because she wants to. Hey, that I made you love me. Ariana Grande's Hate That I Made You Love Me returns to number 1 on the global Spotify charts with 5.539 million streams. It has now spent 2 days at number 1. Okay. Period, Ariana. Okay, I see you, girl. They was clowning her all day yesterday for her song. They said it's bad, it's boring, it's slow, repetitive. All the BS they love to put on her. Why y'all gotta be so rude to her? Why I don't know why there's this new hate train towards Ari that people feel comfortable doing. And I'm not really a fan of that, low-key. But I do think that when it comes down to it, Ariana Grande, she's just in a new era, okay? But congrats to her. 2 days number 1. Okay, period, sis, I see you. Moving on to Lizzo. Lizzo is online complaining again and again and again. Lizzo loves to complain. I feel like some people just have this thing about complaining without solving an issue. And I guess she's solving the issue by doing promo, but anyway, let's get into the tea, right? So Lizzo put this picture up on Twitter. It says, we are the first generation of artists that have to promote our own music. She's basically saying that labels don't promote music anymore. Labels don't support art anymore. That's not true. Labels support what sells. Labels support what's good. Labels support what gives returns on their investments. If you're like a low-hanging artist on the label, you're not going to get that much budget, boo. The most you're going to get is a budget for an album cover, and that's it. Okay? And also, even back in the day, artists were promoting their music. Like, artists were going on interviews. They were going on tours. Not just, not concert tours. They were going on, like, interview tours on Good Morning America. You know what I'm saying? On going on local news stations, going to radio stations. Artists have always put the work in to promote their music. Okay? I don't know what happened with these people, but, girl. Artists also were they were doing late night shows. Artists have always put in the work to promote their music. Like, I don't know why Lizzo thinks that she's just some rare anomaly. You're not that important. Your music isn't that revolutionary. You're not so heavy, outspoken that the algorithm wants to suppress you. You're just trash. You're just trash. Why do people love to spend so much time assessing why something isn't working, except for, hey, maybe the music you're making is trash? Is that like, why is that so hard to comprehend? Like, that should be the most obvious answer, okay? Then she's saying things like, oh, the algorithm is stopping us. Girl, bye. Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? It doesn't do me that way. Michael Jackson becomes the first and only act in history to earn a new Hot 100 hit in each of the last 6 consecutive decades. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Latto can't do that. Lizzo can't do that. Cardi can't do that. Y'all think Drake can do it? I don't know. But I'm proud of MJ. He's gone. He's still winning. He's been gone for over almost 2 decades now. He's still outdoing people who've been doing music for, the freshness of it. Because when you're fresh, people typically like you more. But, that staying power is not guaranteed. So I'm proud of him for that. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. Ow, wow, wow, wow. They said Nicki Minaj is very quiet. And that can only mean one thing. Something big is coming. Ooh. So they're anxious. They're ready. They're so anxious. Period. I'm anxious too. I'm anxious to see what she has up her sleeve. A lot of y'all say an album's coming. People are saying the diss track to Jay-Z is coming. It's a whole lot of rumors out online right now. And how do I feel personally about everything? I think she's coming, yeah, but I feel like she's going to come when you don't expect it. She's not going to pop out this week or maybe, tomorrow. No, those are all just rumors. But it may be like next week, 2 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to see, y'all. Y'all got to be patient, okay? Y'all got to be patient. Now, me personally, what I want from Nicki Minaj right now is just to do what she feels is needed. If it's silence, if it's posting, if it's coming back to Instagram, if it's doing her documentary, whatever she feels is needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for that. But in terms of the documentary, I'm kind of upset that Jay-Z, messed it up because low-key, we could have had the documentary right now, okay? But, Nicki, you could low-key make a film on your iPhone, record it, and put it on YouTube, and I would still watch it, literally. Like, I literally would still watch it. I don't know, I guess she wants to get a good deal with it, a good coin from it. But, Nicki, I would watch the documentary on Instagram Reels. I don't care. As long as you in it, I don't care. Moving on to DJ Academics. DJ Academics says he doesn't want Cardi B to battle Latto because Latto isn't as big of an artist as Cardi B. And that wouldn't benefit her. The only rapper Cardi should go against is Nicki Minaj, but she can't win that. Nobody can go against Nicki Minaj, boo. Nobody can win against Nicki. I don't care. Oh, they can go against. Cardi hasn't been able to go against Nicki. She's just been propped up by her, but she's not actually competing with Nicki. Nicki writes, Nicki is an artist, Nicki is a legend, Nicki is iconic, and Nicki will be remembered in over 40, 50 years after, her career is over. Okay? Nicki is not going nowhere. So y'all said, oh, only Cardi should go against Nicki. No. Okay? Now, my personal opinion, I already told y'all earlier that I don't think the Cardi B and Latto beef even makes sense. It's silly, it's dumb. They all share fan bases. Cardi, Latto, Megan, Glorilla, Sexy Red, all them people share fan bases. So for them to beef is like, it's silly. It's like if car insurance companies and car dealerships start to have beef. Like, no shade, the consumer needs both of y'all to be able to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really can't just think that the consumer gonna want to see Latto and Cardi B beef if they're all fans of the same girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense to y'all? But let's talk less chat. I'm glad Nicki Minaj don't have to share fan bases. I'm glad Nicki don't have to fake cool with anybody, and she's still gonna be able to get money and still have streams. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a flex. These girls gotta be fake kumbaya to get numbers. No, Nicki don't gotta do that at all. Nicki good, Nicki cool, Nicki winning. She's straight. She on top. Child, Lil Kim is on the news because of her song of hers that went viral on TikTok. Why is she on the news for this? Why is she getting interviews because her sound of her old music is going viral on TikTok? This is how you know she's not used to this. She's not used to this at all, okay? She's on here saying, like, all her music be going viral, like she just is such an icon. She is an icon, but Lil Kim, boo. I need you to come back to reality. Come back to reality. Lil Kim reacts to her new song, Not Tonight, recently going viral on social media and shows off the viral dance that goes along with the song. That's great, sis. We're glad. But, you can't get your new stuff to trend. So, unfortunately, ouch, that must hurt. But on a real note, though, I'm going to be real. Let me stop playing. Lil Kim, it kind of sucks that you were not able to eat off of your career even this far. Lil Kim isn't eating off her career. She's not going on tour. She's not having anybody keeping her name alive in a positive light, except for her deep core 12-member fan base. But it's kind of sad because she had a really big career in the 90s and the early 2000s. Like, she was a major artist. Just for time to go by and you have nothing to show for it. It's like, dang, no business that you have created. No, it's kind of like, dang, girl, what's going on here, sister? What's going on? Okay, you cool? But anyway, let me stop. Let me chill. But yes, congrats to Lil Kim for her song Not Tonight going viral on TikTok. I feel like anybody can go viral on TikTok. Why are you in the news for this, Kim? I don't know. Where are my Cherry fans at? What's going on? Cherry fans, where you at? Cherry is going on tour. And y'all, I love Cherry. Cherry is like, she's not new, but she's like newer. Well, she is new to the game. She's new. But she makes some really good music. Like, I play her new album, You, Me, and My Ego. And I love the album. I love the song. And it's just so good. And she's going on tour. If you like Cherry, comment down below. I want to see something. I want to see is her fame rising? Is her reach rising? The comment section will be, me being able to assess that. Now, she is only going to a few cities. She's not going around the whole world. She's only going to Atlanta, Brooklyn, Washington, Toronto, Chicago, San Fran, Los Angeles, London, Amsterdam, and Paris. Why are new artists not going to more places, you may ask? Because new artists don't have the capital or budget to be able to, like, be able to do this type of stuff. Okay, this is called the Ego Tour. And it's her first tour, I believe. So we're going to see what's tea. Yeah, let's get it. Fans were concerned for Cash Doll because she was outside in Detroit at a gas station all by herself with no security. You know what I'm saying? Now, people are saying, wait, why is Cash Doll out here with no security? Why is she out here looking like she's some random girl on the street in a $1 million car? What's going on? When y'all see celebrities in public and they're not with security or anything like that, it's because they want to be regular. They want to feel regular. They want to feel like a regular person, And let's be real, all that performance about having security and all that stuff, that's, you have to pay for security. That's not free. You know what I'm saying? So imagine having security every single where you go. That's going to be expensive. People mostly have security for just like important moments of their life, going to events, going out to, really, really, really needed places to go. But like every single moment of their life, security's not always there. No shade, And also, most of it is performance. Most artists, they really can't afford security. So most times, it just be a guy who just got on a big black shirt on, who's low-key just a friend of a friend, who's walking around. The whole time, he ain't gonna do nothing if you touch her. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was bashing Ice Spice for not having her security around. Now y'all bashing Cash Doll. I get it, but I feel like we should put the blame more so on people not being rude or, not trying to disrupt them. If you see them outside, okay, ask for a picture, say hey, cool, and go. But, don't be trying to hit them, okay? Because what's going on? Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, she's teasing a new song on Instagram. And, she's just trying to heal from the Klay Thompson drama. The song samples a snippet from Dudes Ain't Ish by LA Chat. And it's like her trying to rap over that. She even mentions and she says things like, all that wifey ish is dead. All that wifey stuff got to be stopped. It's not dead, but when you do it too soon and too early for a man who don't deserve it, then you don't do it. But I don't think wifey stuff is bad until you become a wifey. If you're a girlfriend, you need to hold off on certain wifey stuff. Hold off, boo. Okay, tell your man you want me to do this for you, do that for you? Okay, you gotta marry me. Why are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner? And you're not even married to that man for the whole family. That's wifey stuff. Wifeys cook dinners for entire families for Thanksgiving. Like, you doing wifey stuff 8 months into a relationship. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes, boo. People are worried for Ariana Grande. Y'all, it's crazy. They said, obviously I love Ari, but I'm really concerned about this. And I know not my body, so not my business, but I hope this is edited because what the F. So Ariana Grande, she is stunning in the music video for Hate That I Made You Love Me. And she looks really, she looks skinny. Okay, she looks skinny. And, I'm very cautious on this topic because I know how it is when people are, either gaining a lot of weight or losing a lot of weight. It can mean health issues. So we're not going to be messy over here on my channel with that. But I will say, hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it's okay. A lot of the fans are getting scared because you can see her actual, chest ribs. It's not, people are actually concerned for Miss Ariana Grande on a real deeper level. So hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she will be all right. Ariana, sister, girl, we praying for you. But I'm pretty sure she's okay. Some people just naturally have a smaller frame. Just, but she gotta go on tour. She's gonna be on tour, y'all. So hopefully she's all right. I still don't have my tickets yet, but I'm gonna get them soon, child. I'm gonna get them soon. Do you all know or remember that Beyonce Verizon commercial that happened a few years ago? Actually, it was some years ago, 2024. And they're saying that Beyonce was throwing stones and hiding her hands because this was obviously about Nicki Minaj. As you can see, the Barbie and then the Barbie with Nicki Minaj on it, then the streaming with Kai Cenat and then Nicki Minaj, and then Beyonce did that too. They're trying to say that Beyonce was throwing shade at Nicki Minaj. Now, I mean, me personally, how is this shade? I don't know how this could be shade because it's like it was no punchline. It was just her copying Nicki, so she could be copying Nicki, but I don't think it was shade towards Nicki. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping not seeing it, but people are saying, though, that Beyonce is always stealing somebody's stuff. Beyonce's always copying somebody in X, Y, and Z. And I can see that. She definitely is always borrowing something and copying. But, I think that Beyonce, she probably was doing this because at the time, these things were popular. At the time, the Barbie movie was popular, so she was just doing a video on it. But let's talk, let's chat. What's y'all opinion on this? I'd love to get into it. Is this Nicki Minaj shade or what? Okay. Moving on, it's time to get into Tyla. Game Time by Tyla and Future is doing numbers. It is officially the only charting song from the World Cup 2026 to chart on the U.S. Apple Music chart. Okay, so period. Congrats to Tyla, Miss Girl. She's doing her big one, and Future is too. I thought the song was kind of going to be, relevant, but it's actually doing some numbers. It's doing numbers more than other songs, so that's always a good thing to hear about. Have you all heard it? I heard it. The song is cute. It's not my favorite song in the world, but it's definitely just cute. Is it safe? It's not really safe, but it's just cute, It's a cute little song. But I want to hear your thoughts or your opinions on it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tap my bell. If you don't